I'm an ExtraLife streamer. I am down to earth, genuine, big-hearted, loyal to a fault. I'm one of those people that'll have your back till the end, till you tell me you don't want me to have your back anymore, and even then I probably still will. But I have a huge heart, and I tend to, because I have a huge heart, get hurt easily. But I would say that I'm a genuine, down-to-earth goofball who's got a little bit of chaos too. I'm pretty crazy out there at times. So I first got into gaming back when I was a very small child. My mom and my dad for Christmas got me and my sister a Nintendo system. We technically played on an Atari prior to that, but I really got hooked into gaming with Nintendo, with Duck Hunt and Mario. I played every Nintendo system up until the Cube. I've owned all of those Nintendo systems, the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube. And then from GameCube, I changed over to the original Xbox, and then I played on Xbox 360, and then the next Xbox, and then the next Xbox, and the Xbox I have now. I don't know. It's cool, and I love it, and it sits right over there. And I also did computer games way back when there was dial-up. Some of you out there might not know what that is, because I have existed before the internet. So I've been gaming on both PC and consoles pretty much my entire existence. I have always enjoyed video games. I've always thought that playing games with my sister and my friends was really fun and something that I think everybody should try at least once. If you don't have a sibling, grab a friend. I also do dabble in single player games as well, but I prefer multiplayer games. It gives you more variety to a game, because you never know what someone else might do in a game with you versus if it's just a single player game. That's gaming for me in a nutshell. I've played games, well, since before the internet. I used to watch a different streamer back on Mixer. They were a Mixer streamer. They used to do Jackbox parties Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday nights. I would be a part of the games every single weekend, and it was a great atmosphere and just a lot of fun, and there was regulars, and it was just a really good time. That streamer started talking to me about becoming a streamer myself and pushing me a little bit to check it out. I then, at the time of my life, was in a pretty bad relationship. It was abusive and things were not good, and so I was looking for a way to have community outside of that one particular person. At the time, it was a very controlled environment for me. Seeking online community was pretty much my only route to go. I started streaming on Mixer. I did that pretty much up until I swapped to Twitch. First few months of streaming was a little scary, but I already had kind of community because I had people that were watching my streams that were from the community I had come out of, I guess. So that's basically how I started streaming regularly. I didn't want to disappoint a group of people that were looking for a place to have fun and enjoy their time like they had done for so many months prior to that. I started on Mixer. Mixer was amazing. It didn't seem like you were competing with other streamers. It seemed like you were just trying to be a part of something with another streamer. The reason I transitioned to Twitch was because one day we heard that Mixer was shutting down, and you had a choice. You either stopped streaming or you found a new platform to stream on. I was given advice to go to Twitch. Very hesitant because I didn't know anything about Twitch. I had never watched Twitch. I didn't know anything about the platform. I decided to give it a shot, and I created an account, and 90% of the people that are seriously OG in my community to this day came from Mixer. They joined over to Twitch with me. One of my mods happens to be my very first follower. They followed me the second I made the account, and they've been with me to this day, and they are a very good friend of mine, not just a mod. Really sad when Mixer closed. There were a lot of people that I know that were streamers, that were fantastic streamers, that refused to go to Twitch and just ended their streaming career, and it was devastating. There was a lot of people that came over to Twitch and just hated Twitch so much that they couldn't stand it, and they wound up quitting out on Twitch too, and it was just sad to see so many good people stop doing what they loved just because the platform that they loved imploded. Originally, when I was approached about the Scorpion Syndicate, I was a little bit hesitant just because I had had a previous bad experience. The reason I wound up going with Scorpion Syndicate is because the people involved in the organization are really good people, and I can see that they have a lot of passion. To be a part of one that's growing from the ground up is also extremely exciting. I didn't really want to miss out on that opportunity. It was the people that were in the organization is why I chose Scorpion Syndicate. The second team I ever joined was Game Days for Good, and I'm still a part of their team. And the reason I joined that team is because they're a full ExtraLife charity team. All of the bits, subs, and donations that go to their channel all goes directly into whatever hospital we happen to be raising money for that year. Being an ExtraLife streamer, the idea of being a part of another group of people that have been doing it for, I believe, 10 years now, this would be the 10th year or the 9th year for them, was just an amazing opportunity that I didn't want to miss out on because I could definitely learn and grow with them. It's been a little rocky at times, but that's because I am the newbie and all of the rest of the team have been together for, like I said, like 9 years, but they've been more than welcoming about letting me in on the jokes and the little things here or there that I'm like, I have no idea what we're talking about. Can you fill me in? They do. They're wonderful. I highly recommend, if you're looking to join a team, Game Days for Good. If you're an extra lifer, if you're out there and you want to join a team, please sign up for our team. We would love it. Great people, good times. Advice? Oh, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Basically, be yourself. Unless, of course, your big thing is to do a shtick or some kind of theatrics or something like that. Like, that's your thing. That's what you want to do, is to put on a show, so to speak. But realistically, I would say be genuine, be true to yourself, and be who you are. Trying to strive to be something that you're not will get you nowhere in this industry, because people will be able to see right through you. I, from day one, have been myself, and it has been a blessing. And there are days where it feels like a curse, but it ultimately always is a blessing, because when I get the opportunity to meet somebody, not in the stream, out in the real world, they're like, oh my gosh, you are literally exactly the way you are on stream. That's really you. And it's really kind of gratifying to be like, yes, I'm not putting on some kind of a show. This is genuinely who I am. It's very nice in those moments to have somebody just be like, you're genuinely who you are, and I really am through and through. But I would highly recommend, if you're going to get into streaming, to one, look at your chat, talk to your chat. Even if nobody's there, talk to your chat, talk about everything. Say everything that comes into your brain. Every thought. It doesn't matter what it is. Don't censor yourself, just say it. But talk to your chat. Make sure that you're genuine and good-natured, and have a sense of humor, because you're going to have people that come in and say things to you, and you've got to take it with a sense of humor, because if you take everything to heart, you'll have days where you log out and you're crying, and you just don't want to do that. So, I mean, be yourself, talk to your chat, talk all the time, and just be genuine. I am HuggableLux, and I appreciate the fact that you've sat and watched through this and given me your time, because that is the one precious commodity you can't get back in this world. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and just don't be a jerk. Be a force for good.